Hello everybody and welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I am Bob, and as you can see, I'm giving my webcam a shot today. I had a little bit more time to record than I thought I would today, so I figured I would give it a try, and we'll see how this goes. I've got all of this being recorded to my hard drive at the same time, two separate video streams, and then of course my audio. So it's a lot going on, but I think my computer's pretty beefy. It can probably handle it. So we're back here with Ganon and his army. And after having defeated Brunhilde in the last episode, we have some items to pick up. So I already kind of glanced through these, and I know some of them that I don't care about. If Ganon has enough movement, I'd like to put him on that mountain tile, but that's going to take 14. It'd be another 4, 4, and 6 to get back. So that would be 14, 14. Ganon only has 22. So I can't really afford to put Ganon on that tile right now if I want to keep this army together. In fact, I have a chance of killing as Sarah Feingold pointed out, I have a chance of killing Farah the Enchantress here. So I'm going to just take the stuff I want and leave the stuff that I don't want. I really wish that you could just sell items from any unit standing on them, but you can't. So, Battle Crown of Kings is going to go to the Halfling Sorcerer, as well as this Inflict Enfeebling Fever and Inflict Exhausting Fatigue item, because that applies to melee attacks and, range attacks. And I already checked. She has. Let's go down here. Oh wait, yeah, she's above ground. That's right. Already checked. She has Inflict Weakened and Inflict. So she's got Inflict Weakened from the staff that I gave her, the Staff of Weakening. So she's got that. She's got Razor Projectiles. She's got Inflict Shocked, and she's going to have on top of that Inflict Exhausting and Fatigue and Enfeebling Fever. So her range attacks are going to have a ton of debuffs, and I'll probably swap that out for a little health boost. Yeah, and then of course the helmet is just plain better than this one. The one I'm sending her is +2 defense, +2 resistance. I'm losing the 20% spirit protection, but she has strong will somewhere in here. Yeah, she's got strong will already, so the spirit resistance doesn't matter to lose that. So that's a little upgrade for her. And then a couple other things that I liked from that pickup. Let me see if I can keep losing track of this city. I don't need that shield. I don't need the sword. I want to send this to Karzan because it's one of those items. It's True Sight, +1 resistance, and a vision range upgrade. It's one of those items I can swap on and off on Karzan, especially since he's so deep behind enemy lines, help him to see anything sneaking up on him. The rest of this stuff I don't really need. I may send like the spider to Karzan just to have him sell it because it's legendary, so it'll be worth a decent little bit of money. Oh, Karzan's all full up on all that. Maybe I'll just send it to Ganon. Ganon could sell it on the next turn. He could sell. Yeah, I'll have some stuff that's just getting sent out to be sold, more or less. When I do that, I usually try to pick the highest value items. So strong would be better than a common item. So let's send those boots to Farron, and the shield can also go. Nope, everybody's full. So that's about as much as I can get out of that. All right, so let me go through the comments here. Now you guys can actually see what I'm doing here as we're doing this. I keep them all on my phone. I've got comments from Jeff, who said, consider keeping the Frostling capital for walls and city upgrades like hospitals and maybe other nice structures too. So let's flip over here to where we've got the Halfling capital, or not Halfling, the Frostling capital. I am in the process of occupying it. I was getting ready to hasty plunder, but I actually think I'm going to migrate this probably to, I don't know, maybe high elves, maybe dwarves. Definitely not going to keep it as Frostling, but if you look, this city is in a very nice location. I mean, it's surrounded, obviously, but it's an eyesore for the enemy. So what I'm going to do is actually hang on to the city, also because it probably has some nice stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, this has already got a grand palace. It was the capital city, so it makes sense it would have all these nice upgrades already. So I'm going to migrate this and try to hold on to it. And if the enemies want to throw themselves at this city, Karzan will hopefully be able to just eat them alive. So let's migrate to somebody who doesn't mind the snow so much. Actually, it doesn't really matter because I've got a Heart of the Arctic, but who do I want to... You know, I could actually migrate it to goblins. How much longer do I have before I get... I think it was like 8 turns away. It's not going to make that much of a difference. Let's look at what structures are actually in the city. As per usual for a capital city, not much of anything that I care about. So it really doesn't matter what race I put in here. I guess I will... Maybe I could get... Has somebody already gotten the Empire Quest for... I think all of them were done. I'm pretty sure all of them were done for polyculture or whatever, the multicultural one. Yeah, that one's already done, so... Okay. All-knowing is the only thing I have left here. So, it really doesn't matter who I put in here, as long as it's not Frostlings. Maybe I'll actually put the Tigrans in there, because I was kind of picking on them a little bit earlier, and it made Karzan grumpy. It's going to take a couple extra turns, though. I'll just go with the High Elves. That's a short one that I can get in there relatively quickly. No, actually, I'll go with the Dwarves instead. I'll go with the Dwarves instead, because I only have one other Dwarf city. So, we will migrate to Dwarves. But anyway, Karzan leveled up, as you might expect, after that last absolute destruction that took place on the last episode. I think I'm going to continue on just buffing his stats to absurd proportions. I've got 5 I could put into hit points. I could put 5 into defense. Or maybe I'll put... What I'll do is I'll put 4 into melee strength. And I'll put 5 more into hit points. And then on the next level... Yeah, on the next level I could get him... could put 6 into resistance. This is just getting out of hand with this guy. Alright, for Urbion, next in queue, Master's Guild. Okay, that is probably fine. Let's continue carrying on towards the Grand Palace. So we'll get the Great Temple set up. And I'm going to get the Altar of Bound Souls in there too. So we'll just kind of let that do as it is. More Storm Sisters are in queue. I think I'm going to let that group finish. And then I think I'm just going to like not produce quite as many because I've got a ton of these things now. And I may as well wait, although by the time that city's fully upgraded, the game might be over, but I'm thinking I may as well just wait until I have better ones. Let's see, I can get her... Well, actually, I did want to... Oh, yeah, that's why I was still making them. I wanted to reinforce this area with a handful of Storm Sisters, so... I know there's haste berries there. I don't really need them because it's not going to help her get to the city on this turn anyway, so... I'll save them for more of an emergency situation if I need to. In the meantime, I will have them kind of pile up on this tile here. With Ganon's army being away, I sort of want to reinforce that area a bit. Siege Workshop is done, Laboratory is queued up, and I will get a Master's Guild. Actually, I will get the Master's Guild first, then the Laboratory, and then the Shrine. Brunhilde is lost. That is wonderful news. Public baths are done here. I think I want the hospital next, actually. That city is already a metropolis, so it doesn't matter that much. It's very happy, though. A hospital would bump that up even more. Let's go ahead and just get the hospital in there. Or maybe I can I get any more barons in here? No, it looks like I've already done that. So yeah, let's bump that up to very happy. Because I don't think the laboratory is going to make any significant difference. Right now, I would be happier triggering a happiness or a research event somewhere if I can manage it. Oh yeah, I forgot this city down here is also producing Storm Sisters. I think I'm going to make that stop. I will save my gold for other things. I know I do have quite a bit right now, but I would rather if I produce too many little units, I'm going to kind of waste some of it. I'm going to instead go back to focusing on the Grand Palace for this city, I think. I don't know for sure how much longer this game will last, so in the meantime, I will send her probably... I think I'm going to actually send her towards where my other army just went underground or is on its way underground. Yeah, these guys, because they could use a 6th member of their stack. You can... Actually, I want to move the builder to build the road first. I want these guys to have as much movement as possible before going down here. Okay. So, oh, I've been neglecting the comments. I just started playing. There was a comment about this specifically. It was from Hubert Chow, said to be careful not to walk my army going after the Necro into a bigger ambush. So, got the Necro right here, but there's quite a few units up here as well. So, it would be worth checking to see how far they can move. It looks like they can't go much further than where... Yeah, they can't go much further than where the Necro leader is currently standing. So, what I'm going to do is... Let me take that city, but I am going to use this guy to build one more road here. And then back up, move the giants here. They should have plenty of room to back... Yeah, they'll have plenty of room to back up, and they can probably even get to that city to defend it in time. So, I don't know what the shortest route would be. Let's see who's got the least movement in this stack. The 30, the walking shock trooper. So if he moves here, that's 4. That'll be 6. That will leave him with 20. Then he could go 6, so that'd be 6, 12. And then that should be 4. He could make it if he goes there. So that's what I'm going to do. Move these guys to this tile, probably attack with the flyer, and then back up over to the city. And I should be okay. Alright. So I'll do that in a minute. What else do we have here? We've got Hubert Chow. Oh, sorry, it was Jeff who was talking about keeping the Frostland capital, okay? Hubert Chow was the one about not walking my army into that ambush, so that's good advice. And Hubert also mentioned to consider keeping the Frostland capital just for the line of sight. Jeff was talking about the upgrades in the city, but I also wanted to point out Hubert Chow made the good point that this does project a very nice line of sight for me. So that's another reason to keep this, on top of the fact that it's already got a Grand Palace. Blurry Intervision, a correction for the last episode. Karzan could have tried to seduce the Frostling hero with a little help from Farron. Could have maybe tried to curse or something. Yeah, I missed that opportunity. I've not really been thinking of Karzan as the seducer type. I've been thinking of him about more like the bloodthirsty maniac type. So it is what it is. But yes, I did forget to do that. And it would have been nice because I really could have used an extra leader or an extra hero. But I forgot. So I'll try to keep that in mind going forward. Impregnable. Sell items on the Halfling Sorcerer and consider casting global spells. I don't know that I want to sell... Yeah, I don't know that I want to sell any items on the Halfling Sorcerer at the moment. Casting global spells is a good point, though, or I could look at it, which I actually kind of already am with Sanctified Sights, but I wanted to check on her. I don't think there's anything that I really want to sell with her, because everything is still kind of useful. The Fire Breath is useful, the Blunderbuss is potential. I looked at that Spaz 12. I forgot I named it Spaz 12. I was very confused there for a second. It's not even a Spaz because it's not pump action, but you know, whatever. It's a rifle for that matter. It's not even a shotgun. But I don't know that I really want to sell anything else on her except for maybe that. No, I wanted her to have that lucky horseshoe too. I don't know. I'm going to keep her items on her for now. If you got something that I should definitely sell, like I'll get rid of that skull cap once the better item arrives, but I don't really know what else to sell on her. I think I was saving her casting points for sorcery, so. Just a couple left. Oh, I did want to check into the global spells, but actually I'll probably do that later, but because I'm waiting to cast Sanctified Sights, but There are other spells that I could cast, which would be useful. I think I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, I'm in the right area. Armageddon is one I would like to get up once. I think once the sorcerer is gone, I'll look at doing more of that, because right now he's probably got Age of Magic up, and that could be a pain. Actually, does he? I forget. Age of Magic is not up, but he could theoretically put it up and be a real pain with it. Well, sorcerers just tend to be more active in the global spell stuff, so I think once green is gone is when I'll really try to start going crazy with global spells. And then from Casper Eklund, reminder to sort through Brynhildum's items. I already did that. And suggested mixing the swarm darters in with my beetle armies. And that is the last comment. So let's look at this. We've got, for whatever reason, I was putting all of my swarm darters together. So now that I'm moving in on this Lost Library, I need to mix things up a bit. There's no reason to have all the swarm darters in one army, because then if the enemy rushes that army, they could be in trouble. So what I'm going to do instead, what do we got? A champion one, a champion one. I know I'm going to want this big beetle in on this library battle. And then I can peek in here and see what I'm up against. So we got Draconians, humans. Oh yeah, that's a goblin. Human Reanimator, and the Mystic. So the Swarm Darters won't be very useful against the Reanimators. Neither will really any poison or frost. So I'm going to abort that attack. Let's see here. I will take the Frost Queen in with me just because she's tier 3. But she does have frost damage. So maybe I want that Priest in there too. Give somebody fire damage to help deal with the Reanimators. Probably worth taking the Flyer just for the extra damage and killing momentum now that he's gold rank. Maybe one Swarm Darter, I think. Yeah, we'll take one Swarm Darter. And probably a second Big Beetle. That's probably about as good as that army gets. And it says probable victory, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. These battles usually tend to be more irritating than you might think. That's part of the reason why, is because of their conversions. Fortunately, that failed. But even if it didn't fail, I would have annihilated her. I actually don't really think I need... spell help with this one. I'm going to move the camera here a little bit. Okay, so... Conversion failed. I would like... These guys ran back, so they're not going to convert me anytime soon, as long as I stay here. Alright, I may as well just try to kill that Evangelist. I'm going to do that with the Flyer, and then probably back up. But first, the Flyer's already a little bit damaged, so what I can do is give him Guardian Flame, which gives him some fire damage. Allows him to fly up here, wreck that guy's day, and then back up and go on defense again. He should be okay there. So that's one unit down. I'll move the big beetles up into positions around, but not too close to any other unit, because of their smelliness. And you need to stay away from other units for the same reason, and then I think I should be okay. Oh, all the resists. Okay, good. Alright, so you want to get your friend back up. I see how it is. Okay. We're gonna have to do something about that. I am going to move you forward. Move this guy in 2 spaces to do full damage twice to that cadaver. I think these guys may be able to actually finish it off. Oh, the crit, they definitely can. Okay, and then I'm thinking about just charging wildly. As long as that Flyer can kill somebody, it might be able to really do a lot of damage here. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna move this guy up and charge that reanimator. I'm gonna move this guy up and charge this reanimator. Move the flyer up and hit and hit. There we go. 2 more reanimators down. And I will move you here. Now they could convert something, but even if they do, everything will be split up, so it's not going to hit anything else. Or he'll just throw fireballs. Alright. No troubles there. I can heal him. Get a level out of that. That's pretty cool. Move these guys up. Pot shot at him just for the XP of it. I can heal with her. So who needs it the most? I'll give it to the flyer, I suppose. You know, I want her to get gold rank. Oh wait, no, I've healed with her, okay. I do want her to get gold rank though, so she can start freezing stuff. Alright, so this is what I was talking about a few episodes ago when I said I was going to do science. I want to see if I can still get a free spell out of this. And I can. Blessing of Health, even though the spells are all pretty high level at this point, I still get one. So that puts me 1 turn closer to getting the final... Yeah, that puts me 1 turn closer to getting All-Knowing. So anytime I can clear a Magic Library at this point is well worth it. There's other stuff up here I could clear with these guys. I was going to have my Evangelist go back up and deal with this. I might still do that. I think I'm going to leave this group underground and use the goblins. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. Keep the goblins underground where they're best and sneak around through the north, and maybe I can cause some trouble for the Necromancer on a different front. So split these guys back up, mix Swarm Darters in, and head back underground, I think. Something like... Actually, what I should probably do is get everybody back down underground if possible, and then I'll worry about arranging the units on the next turn. Okay, back up. You guys enter. All right. Actually, I guess I can go ahead and kind of arrange them now. So the Swarm Darters, I will put 2 here. And I will give them 1 big beetle. And this group can have the Ice Queen. And this group can have... That Swordsman's kind of the odd one out here. I will give each an Orc Priest. Oops. I'm doing some misclicks here. Don't be like Bob. I want you guys to have one of the big beetles. Just basically trying to create balanced armies here. You guys can have a Swarm Darter. And that looks pretty good. Except for that I put 2 Orc Priests in the same group because I'm not paying attention. Okay, so 2 Swarm Darters, an Orc Priest. That one's got 2 Swarm Darters and an Orc Priest and a couple other decent units. So we'll give this group the extra Swarm Darter, and then this poor Orc can just sort of tail along. Oh, well, I'm going to end up mixing everybody up again anyway because I just found another Magic Library. Okay. I did not manage movement very well at all. They're all split up. Whatever. Hopefully there's not some massive army lurking in the shadows over here. I really doubt it, so I think I'll be alright. As we know, domain invasion's at Fug, so I need to do something about that, and that is what these guys need to do. That would be next on my agenda. Pound Telgar into oblivion with giants and other neat things, and then get to that city to defend it. It says closely matched. I may need some of my combat spells for this one, which is why I didn't want to cast Sanctified Sights just yet. But I'm a Theocrat. I've got Smite. He's a Necromancer. So you should die horribly. Ah, stiffened limbs on the knight. not okay with that crap. Alright, Power of the Word. What does that do? Could immobilize stuff. Can't work against the undead, apparently. Probably want to just, probably just want to light him up with Smite. It's a 48% chance to be successful, and if it is, it would kill him in a couple turns. I don't want to waste it on a lost soul. I might use it on Telgar. Hang on, we'll see how I handle the rest of this crap. I could also give everybody... Ooh, hang on. Where's, do I have that one for Holy Warriors yet? I think I'm researching it or something. Unfortunately, I don't have that yet. That would actually be really nice in battles against the Necro, so... Wonder about Disintegrate. What are the odds of that? Ooh. That's better. Aha! See you later, loser. Alright, now it's just your dumb minions I gotta worry about, and I don't have to even think about spells. Disintegrate is absurd in this game. Like, that is, honestly, I think one of the most OP spells in the game, if you're gonna call anything OP in this game. That is very, very powerful. And it sucks because if you're on the receiving end of it, you can't really plan around it. I'm gonna throw rocks at this guy because he's tanky. They'll teleport in and be a pain in the butt, so just have to plan around that. Yeah, that'll be okay, I think. How are they still casting? Hang on a second. He casts Stiffen Limbs even though he's dead? Is that like a necromancer thing? How did they cast Stiffen Limbs? They don't have another hero on the battlefield, and Telgar was their leader and he's dead. How are they able to cast spells? Maybe that's a necromancer thing. I don't know. It shouldn't matter, but that confuses me. Alright, I want to get rid of that firstborn. So, more rocks for you. And you can't quite do anything useful. Crap. You know what? Sit on defense. And you sit on defense. We'll just see what they do. Yeah, I didn't think they could kill anything if they came after me, so safer choice. Don't want the lost soul to come back if it can be avoided. Now you can die. Oh, he doesn't have, he's not gold rank yet, so killing momentum does not matter in this situation. Let's get that devastating charge, if I can. You there. Smash him. Throw a rock at him. And then pickaxe him to death. Alright. So, Telgar's dead, I think. He probably only will be for one turn, because that I know is a necromancer thing they can do. And, should be able to get everybody back to that city. Okay. In fact, I'm going to move them to this tile to get them as close as possible to the other city in case they need to run up and help. Unfortunately, I didn't have to use a whole lot of mana there, so maybe I can still... I won't have enough to summon a spirit elemental, but if I cancel the spell, I might be able to. Do I want it? What happens if I abort? You regain 87 of the 100 that you spent. So I should get a lot more... I should get a lot of my CP back, my casting points. So I could get a Spirit Elemental if I cancel Sanctified Sights, which I think I'm probably going to do. considering that I've got stuff inbound. I would really like to have a backup Spirit Elemental here. We'll decide that at the end of the turn, I suppose. We'll see if I need more combat spells for other things. Alright, that city is going to be plundered in one turn. Should give me a nice boost in gold. Down here, I may as well go take out this little loser. Alright. Let's, what are they on? Wetlands? But it's a 3 movement cost. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, very likely victory, but I'm gonna manual this one because people are frickin' beat up pretty bad. Because a lot of them resurged on the last battle. Alright, fortunately these guys have regrowth, so they'll be fine. I need to heal, have them heal themselves. Gonna have Ganon heal the shock trooper. And these guys need healing. Pretty much everybody does. Everybody but the ogre. Crap. He is in range of the knight. I need to do something about that. Okay, there we go. The problem is solved. He is also in range of the knight, and that is a problem. Because I don't have a way to heal him. I just need to get him out of the way, because that devastating charge will probably kill him. Alright, you stay down there. I'm going to move this guy into a position where he could give chase, I think. Actually, nah. He can stay there, because he's actually still pretty beat up himself, so... the giant, I think, should be okay. He's got a lot of health, so why don't you throw a boulder at something? Line of sight penalty, but... Ah, the crit. Nice. Alright, now you're injured, so... More healing on you. Ganon can bestow Iron Heart on somebody. Probably should give that to this orc if I can manage it. Let's use the troll to make the knight go away. If I can turn him around, that would be best. We'll just use up his movement. Oh, and panic him. Gotta remember they can do that, so that's cool. Alright. I want you to go behind. Warcry. Lifesteal. Forgot about that. Good. Now the giant can... Okay, so Ganon's got pretty much the freedom to move here. Flyers, they could come in and... They could finish her, which I think is what I'm going to have them do. Okay. So all I need is one unit to finish that off. The giant could easily do that, so that means Ganon is free to come down here, bestow Iron Heart to this guy, and then giants can smash him. Okay. That gets everybody a little bit patched up. Well, more items to sift through, which I should have left some. I should have left some in my some space. I could actually sell a lot of this though. Ganon does have razor projectiles, and I did want him to keep shock bolts. He's got nourishing meal. He's got the usable item. It says a usable item plus 6 regeneration to be a passive boost. I think I'm going to sell that. I don't think he needs that. I've already got a good spider mount, although I you know, Ganon might... I like that better for Ganon than the Nightmare. I do lose Unholy Champion, but I can pick that back up as a Theocrat upgrade if I want. I think that's better than Nightmare. I can sell the Nourishing Meal item. can sell the Inflict Dazzled item. Sell this. And I don't need that gun, so I'll sell that too. Alright, cool. More money. I'll take it wherever I can get it. Alright, you guys can stay there. If anyone wants to come pick on the city, they're welcome to try. Slip back underground to where we got a new orc builder. Why did I build him? I was gonna put a tower up somewhere. Probably. Okay, the observatory is being produced. Great temple. What was I planning on using that orc builder for? Maybe I was gonna tunnel a route through here so stuff can get through faster. I don't remember. Or maybe I was gonna put forward towers up. I think I'm gonna leave him where he's at for now. If I ever mentioned before what I was gonna do with him, just throw me a reminder, because I may have started building him before the Christmas break and just completely forgotten what I was doing. Oops. That does happen. Alright, I want these guys to go after the Naga, I think. I wish I knew how much crap they've got in there. With just that army... Oh no, they got a lot more stuff too. Okay. Let's see what Karzan's got to do this turn, and then I can decide what I'm doing with my spells, which will help me decide what I do with those Exalteds. So, Theocrat's coming, but they're all spread out. To be perfectly honest, Karzan himself could probably kill most of this, especially with Absorb Pain from his friend. I am questioning whether it's worth running out to pick on stuff while they're in smaller groups. I personally think his army could handle it. And then Farron's army could stay in there to defend. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, actually, I can't on this turn. I have to position everyone to guard the city because Karzan can't go very far. His army's slowed down at this point. Okay. That's alright. We'll hold there for now. So Karzan can't do any more fighting on this turn. I think I'm still going to just let them remain a vassal. I don't want to bother upgrading or paying for dragons. I'd rather just take the vassal money every turn. Okay, Chamber of the Right. That should let me build... No, I need the Throne of Bone for Wraith King, so we'll go ahead and get that. Seeds Workshop with a hospital queued next. That is fine. I will take the hospital, then I will take the observatory, and then the temple. Alright, producing Goblin Exalted. And these guys were the ones on their way to go do this quest for the Giants, to have conveniently blocked my route to get over there anyway. You morons. Where's the quest at? It's up north. I could fly around. But you know what? If they gotta fly back down here anyway, I may as well grab this, get a bunch of research. Might even finish the spell on this turn. We'll see. That would be really nice. How far along am I here? 1400. I probably have made... Research cost is 524 remaining, I guess, so that'll be done in one turn. How much do you normally get out of these structures? I feel like it's about that much. Alright. Since the Giants have been so kind as to block my path to the enemies, I will go ahead and do this on this turn. Probable victory, but since these guys all resurge and regrow and whatnot, it should be fine. So, here, I feel like this is going to be... Arch Redbeard, this episode's for you, buddy, because here's all those Exalteds that you've been asking for all this time. Alright, I can probably play pretty loose with this one, but I still want to target... I still want to target those Watchers, I think. I hate Doomgaze, and the Watchers are just annoying. I kind of want to swarm kill one of them. But then again, I can knock out the Mystics faster, so... Plus, I got Warcry on these guys. Let's take out a couple of them. Again, not really worried about losing things, so I'll just be really aggressive. Alright, the orcs have killing momentum, and the goblins have Fear Strike, so I can remember that and take advantage of it. Of course, panic odds against these units are pretty low. They're all high spirit resistance, but yeah. At least give it a try. Alright, do some damage to you. I might be able to kill this Watcher on this turn. I'm hoping I can. Probably not, though. No, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Can't hit it with enough stuff. I would have to panic it, and I don't think that's going to work, so I'm just going to be aggressive and go in with the Warcry. You can go prevent her from doing anything. Ah, I got lucky with a panic on her. And you're the only one left. Okay. Oh, I should have seen that coming. Oops. But it's okay. It's not going to matter. Alright, I want you flying behind her. Get that flank. Ah, I should have done that differently. Because then I gotta remember the abilities these guys have. It doesn't matter. Alright, you come here. Kill him. You fly behind. No, I'm still doing this all wrong. I'm getting the orcs and the goblins mixed up. Alright, you fly behind and in and out. Get a flank. There you go. There we go. Alright, trying to use lifesteal to my advantage a bit here. Who's left? Oh, the panicked Tigran, right. Okay. Go get her. Stop immolating me. Alright, hide behind that because she's probably going to shoot crap at me. Just for that, this one gets to steal life from you. 556. Oh, no. I think that's just short. That's kind of cool, but how much did I have left? I should have double checked. I'm going to take it. Oh, I did have enough to get it done on this turn. Okay, good. Oh, yeah. It was like 524 or something. So just enough to get me one step ahead with these spells. All right, good. Still kind of waiting on... yeah, because these two I still want to wait on like a big happiness research breakthrough. Holy War is the other spell I was talking about. I really would like to pick that one up. So I think I will get that next. Armageddon is one that I could get in 3 turns. Doesn't really matter a lot at this point, so I'll just go with Holy War. Alright, and then I guess you guys can move back. Hopefully the Giants... Well, how many turns do I have left to do this? 3? They could move there on this turn. They could get... That's 2 turns away. I think the safer route is to just go around the stupid Giants and hope the dragons are in the north. Okay. Morok Exalted. These guys are going to be heading towards quite reach it. Okay. You just head straight across the water. You are going to get the... How much is that? Charge in one turn. I'll wait for the next Exalted to use that. I want these guys going down to help with the Necro Underground. Library of the Dark Arts is done here. So getting this city all nice and ready for trolls. Orc Impalers are done. And I think, you know what? I think I'm going to cancel production of these guys. I'll leave a couple sitting here, but... Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't see them... As fun as it was to upgrade that city and get some absurdly powerful ones, by the time they get to the front lines, I think the game will be over at this point. So we'll send... we'll leave a small garrison here, just in case anything slips through and I need to move units around. But I think they will have served their purpose. So we'll upgrade this city towards a Grand Palace instead. And then these guys can all just chill here as like a little backup garrison if I need it for something. Wait, Down with the Dragons failed. Wait, did I accidentally... Oh, no! I think I clicked the wrong button. I didn't even realize it. I think I accidentally just abandoned or declined the quest. Well, crap, that's not what I wanted to do. Is there a way to... No, there's no way to undo that. I just misclicked. All that time and preparation planning to do this, and I just throw it away. Whatever. I may as well make him my vassal now. Could have done that for free. Oh, crap. My gold just dropped below 1,000. Should not let that happen. Okay. Well, can't take it back now, so I guess we just carry on. Slurmthy. That is also upgrading towards a Grand Palace, I believe. Yeah, pretty much everything is. Including you guys. You know what? I'm actually not going to do that here. I'm going to produce merchandise, and I'm going to produce merchandise elsewhere as well. Find some city that's building something they don't need to build. Maybe that one. No, we'll stop the siege workshop in this city for a turn and just do a turn of merchandise instead. I think I'm at the point where I can go ahead and decide what I'm going to do about sanctified sites, and I think I'm going to wait and not cast it on this turn. I want another spirit elemental down here because I don't want the Necro to cause me any significant amount of trouble, and I want these guys to be able to go north and deal with that city. So what I'll do is I'll move them all here. And I guess these guys can come along. There's really no reason not to. And they can all go up together. I'm going to send the builder out ahead of them and make a road that way, actually. So... Oh, actually what I can do is I can take the builder like this, and then can they move up another spot? No, that guy's too slow. But I can then... on the next turn, get all the put a slow unit with them, and then get the haste berries, and then carry on with the road. And that'll help them get up there a little faster. And then in the meantime, I'm going to cancel this, which gets me... That didn't get me my casting points back. Because I didn't actually cast a spell this turn. I'm making some weird mistakes. Okay. You know what? I think I've got enough to get it up now, though, so let's just cast it. I just set myself back a bit. But we'll go ahead and get Sanctified Sites up. It'll give them something to dispel anyway. And then I'm going to start summoning the Spirit Elemental on this turn. At least it only set me back by like 12 CP or something like that. Still annoying. I should know better than that. Got the Halfling Her gun. Lunaris is not doing anything. That's right. I'll let them produce their merchandise for a turn. And Westville is in the process of upgrading. I'm going to... Nope, that's already partially constructed. I need to put some cities... I'm just a bit short. I'm 3 gold short of 1,000. So... Oh yeah, these guys are going to go clear this other library up here. So hopefully I get something nice out of that. I would love to get Armageddon if I get really lucky. That would be amazing. You're good where you're at. You guys are good where you're at. Alright, continuing to explore Orange's stuff. Now that this is all no man's land, I'll send them down here to scout it out. Still wish I knew where Green's capital was. Alright, let's connect that road there. Okay, good. I'll move that builder in because he can help repair machines, so he can hang out with this army. And I'm gonna carry these guys all the way through. I'm just leaving that small garrison there, but the rest of the stuff's gonna go running right through and try to get to the front lines ASAP. This guy is going to Ganon's army, I think, was the plan. Which the fastest route is probably the northern one, I think. So he can go that way. Got a whole group of these impalers on the way. You guys... Actually, I'm going to put these guys all on guard. I doubt I'm going to move them. This shrine is going to go fight... Okay, this shrine is going to go fight the undead underground. And on that note, I'm going to have him go here because he can then meet up with the next Exalted that gets produced and get a bunch of movement bonuses between the Mermaid Shrine and the Haste Berries. Guys are good for now. I'll just check them off for this turn. And I'm gonna have this guy turn around as well. I think I had one going up there that... Wait, was this the one I was gonna keep? Okay, so I have that work there. I have 3 in those armies. Yeah, I'm going to have this guy turn around. I want more stuff down dealing with the Necro, so you can get those haste berries about face and get down to the nearest cave entrance. Actually, there might be a closer one. There should be one here. That might be a nice location to pop in. You know, now that I think of it, that's a potential problem. That's like right in the middle of all my crap, that cave entrance. I should have noticed that a while ago. It's hidden there, so I forgot about it. Hard to see. I'll have him hit those haste berries on the next turn. I'm going to fly him over there and keep an eye on that. And try to go down through there, probably. Alright, back to the halfling. We've got some exploration to do. I think I'm going to have her or her Exalted go forth and try to find where this dang city is. She's got a bit more movement, so I might have her grab those haste berries. Well, hello there, orange stuff. Unfortunately, I don't really want to deal with you right now. I want to find green stuff and knock them off the face of the world. Maybe I can. Half of 36 would be 13. No, 18. Can't math. Actually, I'll bet you anything That's gotta be their capital. That has to be it right there. That city's huge. Okay, I need to make sure she's got enough to get back to where I saw that army, which I'm probably going to need to go take out because I can't leave a gap like that in my defenses. So, move here. Ready to get in position. She can... Yeah, she's gonna need to head back now. Alright. We'll just gang up on these guys. Very likely victory, I should hope so. The Dreadnought's gonna have some work cut out for him stopping an army like this. Now, I am gonna lose some of those Storm Sisters. And there goes one. Because they're very fragile, which is why I wanted Resurgence on them. But, at least a few will probably survive, maybe, if they're lucky. Alright, let's zap you. That is not gonna do much. How about Divine Vengeance? Can't get close enough. Okay, then I throw curses at you. Really, I just want to level them up. So, as long as they're shooting something, I'm fine with that. That'll actually still do reasonable amount of damage. I just want to destroy that tank. Okay, the screeds can stop shaking at any time, thank you. I really would like to take that flame tank out. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, the halfling stunned that guy. He charged right at her. Oh, you're not allowed to sneak around back here. Or run away, for that matter. Yeah, XP. Probably be better off trying to shock something. Alright. I want you to absorb pain on her right away. I want you to try to stun something. Which, you don't have great odds. Actually, well, I would have you Thunderstorm if the stupid party robot hadn't come in and messed everything up. The Knight has the Giant has Demolisher, so I'm gonna try to get him in there. You may as well... Nope, no stuns. Okay. There you go. Nice job. Ah, 2 crits back to back. I'll take that. Alright, let's see what they do. They can probably blast stuff with their big mortars, so... Don't think they killed anything. Do they have... They've got True Resurrect. Crap, Orange has True Resurrect. I gotta deal with that on top of everything else. Oh, no. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I mean, I guess I just have to try to make sure that nothing super important dies. That's gonna make this all very annoying. Alright, let's see if we can stun that thing. There you go. Being useful. Alright. You need healing. In fact, it's probably better for the Storm Sisters to pile healing on some of these units. Yeah. Thunderstorm it is. We'll make everybody else better at stunning and shocking and whatnot. Alright, I want you to go away. May as well put Demolisher to good use. And try to surround this other one before it has a chance to run away. He'll almost surely fire his big area effect attack with the cannons on all sides. I can never remember what that's called. I'm just going to back this shrine up. It's going to need some passive healing in between turns. Does she have a repair kit? I forget. It does not look like she does. Gotta remember she's got fire breath, so I could like run in and try to group stun a bunch of machines. Oh good, you can get up there too. Can you finish him? Nah, not even close. Alright, reposition yourself between the two targets. Actually, the Storm Sister's not in any threat of the other person's magic. More True Resurrect, okay. That's just gonna be something I have to get used to, it seems. Alright, the Halfling needs to heal somebody. I need healing all over the place. You can get some healing from her. They've used it already. Oh, she's got some. Okay. She could also potentially kill that Juggernaut. Yeah, I'm going to do that instead. That levels her up to silver. She could kill this one, maybe? If she moves there, I think she could have, but I'm going to have to deal with that flyer. Maybe I'll let the Halfling do that. All those debuffs, and you couldn't land stun. Okay. Fine. You move here. Now you can kill it. Ah, you can come so close. But not quite. Now I can at least get this guy down here and move the knight. And then I can get a little bit more healing in with these Storm Sisters. Then I just need to smash that Juggernaut, preferably with somebody who isn't already gold rank. I'll give it to the Crusader. One army down, one Storm Sister down. Well, that's what backup's for, I guess. Like you. See, the thing is, I don't know where to go now. I want to go after green, but this river kind of divides everything, and it's a little bit of a nuisance. I think I am going to continue my plan to go south. I'll stack up like that for now and see what shows up. You're already out of movement for this turn. Settler is waiting for this to upgrade. Is that is a stone fortress now? Yes, okay. So I can go ahead. No, not raise. I can found a city. There we go. And you, I believe we're going to go put a fort up here. Or here, maybe? That's actually a better spot. Yeah, that would get everything with a stone fort right off the bat. So, yes. Go there. Build a fortress. Okay. Still no sign of enemy armies in this area, so at least there's some good news. You guys can go on hold. Should be able to manage this, and those units won't make it here in time to attack. So I should be able to get some reinforcements in fairly soon, whether it's these guys coming up from behind and trying to help or what, I'm not really sure. We'll see how that develops. Oh yeah, I forgot I got these extra cherubs too, so that... And I sent them the wrong way. I wanted to split off and put one there. And I'm gonna move these guys here, set up like this. There, it gives me a lot of annoying units I can use. And a lot of them have Arcane Catalyst too, so... Yeah, there we go. That's finally the end of the turn. So, I thank you all so much for watching. I hope the camera worked out for this episode. If you're seeing it, then great, that means it worked. And if you're not, then it means I did something wrong. So that's part of what this learning curve I'm going through is all about, I guess. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And I will see you guys in the next video. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Adam James, Jim Bro, and Tarsak. Thanks so much, everybody.